Well, tonight I'm going to be doing something that probably should have done much earlier on, and that is actually finish wiring the track here. I have these sections of track all soldered together, rails into the rail joints and stuff like that, but there's still breaks where I wasn't able to solder them. And I need to add feeders to the rails for the DCC signal. I mean, I've been running trains on this way for the past 3 years, and the signal has been good. You know, I've been able to run trains without any problems, but I really need to have feeder wires drop down every 6 or so feet. I usually put one in every other section. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work on that, at least getting the feeder wires soldered to the bottom of the base plates of the rail joiners. Do that. And next I'll probably go ahead and put the ballast in before I do any more trees. So I think I want to get all that stuff done, and so I don't risk, you know, damaging what I've done so far. Obviously I risk it now because I've already put some in, but it's kind of like I haven't necessarily done things in logical order on this layout. So I've kind of worked on whatever I felt like working on, which can kind of keep you from burning out, but at the same time can kind of cause problems later. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take tape off my track. There. Easier to get this tape up if I run this blade alongside. So the edge of the tape has gotten glued down by the dirt. It's just easier to lift it off if I just pre-cut it. Stupid thing taped up for so long, I forgot that I actually did solder some leaders underneath here. So I may not have to do any soldering work, which I don't necessarily care for doing that much, and all we'll need to do is do some ballasting. I'm going to do instead, I've been thinking of painting this along here brown, but I'm actually just going to backfill this in with a layer of dirt. It will look a little bit more natural. Just a fine layer. And then that'll get covered over by ballast.